Hi there. So, first of all, thank you to my new subscribers. I really appreciate you, and also, thank you to the ones that have subscribed since the very beginning. I'm very grateful as well. And let me just take out my notes because I hope this doesn't come off rude that I actually had to note that I have to say thank you, but I just didn't want to forget to say thank you. Okay, and another thing is that I know I said this weeks ago, but I I haven't started cleaning my house, my room, my library, the study, and I will have to take care of that before the 12th of April because it's my feng shui deadline. And okay, so this reading will be about what is the tea and gossip about you. And the way we'll structure this is I'll give you a couple of channeled messages, but the channeled messages will not be me rambling like last full moon's video where I rambled and rambled and rambled. I will just give you screenshots of channeled messages that I channeled for what's that called? On Twitter. So I channeled some messages on Twitter and I'm just going to show you screenshots of that, and if you want to read you can just pause the video and read those, and we will just and then I'll just I don't think I even want to talk about Marilyn Monroe's IQ anymore. But the reason why I chose Marilyn Monroe for the stygomancy segment of this reading is because I've been getting channeled messages about her a lot lately, and specifically her relationship with Arthur Miller, because there's a very specific dynamic where I think they're intellectually compatible. And so there's that, and I'm not going to ramble. I'm just going to put the screenshots here now, and let me just explain how we'll do this. Oh, and another thing, if every single channeled message from my Twitter account that I post screenshots here resonate with you, you might want to watch this whole video, because in that channel video I got the energy of a feminine energy. This could be male or female. This is a feminine energy who gets gossiped about a lot. Okay, so if you resonate with the Arthur Miller and Marilyn Monroe dynamic, in particular this one, I'm just going to post it here. This one in particular, if you resonate with this one, I recommend watching the whole video. If not, you can go to the description box or the comment section, and the what's it called? The timestamps will be there. So each group, I'm going to do what's a tea or gossip on you, and every pile, not really every pile, you'll be choosing a chapter. And what's really special about this book for our psychomancy reading today is, so this is a book where there are little envelopes inside the book, inside certain chapters, and there are these mystery items. So depending on which chapter you choose, you will get a mystery item. So for example, we've got this one, we've got this, and we've got a second. I think there are three. Yes, there are three envelopes, chapters that you can choose from. I'll show you later. But okay, this is how we'll structure the reading. So first of all, we will do who and how many are gossiping about you. So the who will draw 4 cards from the young cards. I don't know if these are Young's archetypes or not, but yeah, I specifically purchased this deck just for this reading, so I'm really excited about that. They've already been shuffled, they're well shuffled too, and then we'll also use the Astro Dice to figure out how many people are gossiping about you. And then we'll find out what they're saying through the mystery items in the envelopes I just showed you. And then third, we'll do a tarot reading. And I've been called to use this deck, the Housewives Tarot, and this deck, the Pamela Coleman Smith commemorative set thing. So this and also this. Although I'm not sure if I will use the Thoth deck because I don't know, it just has these dark connotations to it, and I'm not sure. Maybe if I feel like it. If your selection turns dark, then I might. But yes, yeah. Oh, and I forgot to say rabbit because it is the 1st of April and I'm filming as the new moon is happening in Jakarta, Indonesia. So, yeah, we'll either use this or this or this, depending. And we will start with the, let me just start by showing you the what's it called? The chapter selections. So the first chapter you can choose from is this. So chapter 4, if you resonate with the number, if you resonate with the chapter title, if you resonate with the imagery, I'm going to show you the imagery at the back of each envelope. Just pick that, okay? So this is a very red page. Oh, this is some green. So the first selection is chapter 4, Dreaming the Hardest. And chapter 2, no, not chapter 2. The second selection is 8-Year Itch, chapter 7. That's funny. And this is the imagery on this page. And here's what is on the back of the envelope. And the third selection is the MISFIT. The MISFIT and chapter 9, and this is the imagery, and here we see Arthur Miller. And that is what is behind the envelope. So let's start with the first selection. Okay, so selection 1, if you chose Dreaming the Hardest 4. Okay, so first we will see how many people are gossiping about you and what is the gossip about. How many people are gossiping about you? Okay, so we've got 5 and 8. I see, okay, so I see the 8 are authority figures, or, ooh, I see a lot of Saturnian energy here. And, okay. So these might be very holier than thou people. These are the 5 other people. Ooh, these could be industry people. These could be, okay, so these could be industry people and also people who share money with you. There's a lot of responsibility surrounding these people, and they like being seen in the public eye. I don't know if they are in the public eye or they aspire to be in the public eye, or they're industry people. I don't know. They could be people you study with. They could be people you do sports with. So for example, if you are part of a football team, or I don't know, a futsal team, a rugby team, yeah. And definitely people who have some form of shared money with you. Investors, I'm seeing with the 8 here. And people who are from a different culture. So if you live in a developing country like I do, these could be expats. Ooh. Okay, so let's see what we can get from the archetype. Okay, so just I'm going to take out the book just because this is not the traditional tarot system and I don't want to get stumped. So we will draw 4 cards for each of the thingamajigs, the selections. So 4 cards. Okay. 1, scribe, Midas or miser, engineer, and rebel. And you are primarily seen as the student. So you are being primarily seen as a student. Your light attributes are humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. Shadow attribute, arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. Okay, so that's how they view you, and the people who are gossiping about you are scribe. So preserving knowledge and information, altering facts or plagiarizing others' works. Ooh. Midas and miser. So Midas/miser, the light attributes are entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold, delight in sharing life's riches. The shadow attributes are hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. And the energy and engineer, this I'm getting just a logical person. This is somebody who's not necessarily spiritual. So this is somebody who would scoff astrology and tarot. Let me just take a sip of my tea. I do have Sjogren syndrome. So if you don't know what that is, it's I believe Venus Williams has it. I don't know. You Google her and she'll explain, but it makes you really thirsty. So I apologize if I drink a lot. Engineer, light attributes, ability to give creative energy, a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. Shadow attribute, reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences. Rebel. Light attributes are challenges authority to affect social change, rejects spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs, and shadow attributes rejects legitimate authority out of anger, rebels out of peer pressure or fashion. Oh, we've got a mix. We've got a mix of people. Why do I get this investor energy? And there's a lot of money energy involved in this selection. So we've got the 8th house, and the 5th house is what's that called? Investments and speculation, gambling, that kind of stuff. Whereas the 8th house is shared money, also investments, shared finances, insurance, government assistance, loans. So there's a lot of financial energy. And oh my god, are you student debt? Let me just check the you know what annoys me about this this deck is there's an actor archetype, and they didn't make the card for it. So that's quite annoying if you're an actor, or we're literally doing a reading about Marilyn Monroe and we don't have an actor card. That is just that's so ironic. But I'm curious as to how these people see you. So why am I stopping here? Scribe, copyist, secretarist, accountant. Again, accountant. Again, there's this accountant energy. There's this money energy. Copies existing works rather than creating new ones. So again, plagiarizing includes journalists who record existing knowledge and information and uncover secrets, investigative reporters and webmasters. This must be an old deck because they are still calling people who run websites webmasters. And don't get me wrong, I learned HTML and CSS and JavaScript from scratch from opening sources. Okay, so I'm not knocking on IT people at all. I actually considered studying IT, but this is really a shadow scribe can manifest in altering facts, plagiarizing or pirating information or creative work that belongs to others. Look for a pattern of compiling information not for personal gain, but for the joy of preserving and sharing it with the rest of the world. Okay, so it just opened there for some reason, but we are okay. So that's the attributes of one of the people, because I do not think that this is one person. They're a scribe and they're an engineer, and then I'm getting strong investor. I'm getting strong investor or loner or loan shark energy with this one, and challenges authority. Hippy dippy. I'm getting hippy dippy. I'm getting hippy dippy vibes with this, which would make sense when you consider the. Oh my God! You remember how in the beginning of this reading, we got Sagittarius, and I said, oh, they must be international people. They must be spiritual. They must be holier than thou. They must be, what's that other word for holier than thou? I keep forgetting it. Anyway, sanctimonious. And all of a sudden, I'm getting these Leo. It just, the dice rolled over to Leo. So we've got 2 Saturns, 2 Leos. So, gambling energy, somebody you have responsibilities toward. Yeah, student. Okay, let's look at the student. Disciple, devotee, apprentice suggests not an absence of mastery, but rather a continual pursuit of intellectual development, has a source of teaching, such as a guru or spiritual master who becomes the instructor and spiritual guide. Shadow student usually manifests in tandem with a shadow teacher or mentor. Do we have that here? No, we don't. Avidly learning all the tools of the wrong trade or misusing the knowledge learned, may never move beyond the student role to develop an independent inner wisdom. Look for a pattern of constant learning, openness to new information as an essential part of your well-being. So I see some people here are being, so for example, if you are pursuing a master's degree or something like that, there are people saying that can he or she actually afford, this education? Are they going to get in student debt? I see that very strongly, especially with this Saturn energy and the 8th house energy. Okay, so let's just see. We've got 4 items here. You are getting 4 items in this. Okay, getting 4 items. Wait a minute, 4 items or 5? Oh, I think we're getting 5. That's a lot. Okay, so we've got a letter. It's a letter to an orphan's home. Attention, Mrs. Dewey, I'm very anxious that no one sees or talks to little Norma Jean Baker unless you have my written permission to do so. I'm very anxious that no one sees or talks to little Norma Jean Baker unless you have my written permission to do so. I especially do not want Miss Ida Bollander to see her again, as her visits seem to upset the child. I wish you would instruct every person who is in charge at night or on Sundays to please see that she is not allowed to visit Norma Jean. It is quite alright for Elsie or Harvey Griffin, Maud, George, or Nell Atkinson. or her aunt, Olive Monroe, or Mr. Martin's, Olive's mother, and to see her or take her out at any time. If there is anyone else wishing to see her, I wish you would first get in touch with me here at the studio or at my home. Okay, so I'm Godard. Isn't that some French director? Okay. Anyway, some French director might be gossiping about. Well, I wouldn't be surprised. So I see ooh, I keep getting Free Britney vibes with this. I'm getting Free Britney vibes. I'm getting I'm also getting, what's that thing called? Patronizing vibes. And then here we have a lot of checks, I think they are. Oh, this is yeah, this is a receipt or a check or whatever this is. A check. We've got another check. We've got photographer or studio address for value received. I hereby consent that the picture is taken of me by the above named photographer on this date at, what's the date? 18th of May. So that's Taurus season. Again, Taurus is about money. So any of these numbers might resonate with you, or any reproduction of them may be used or sold by said photographer for the purpose of illustration, advertising, or publication in any manner without limitation or reservation. I hereby certify and covenant that I am 20 years of age or over. And okay, so if you are in an intellectual property dispute, they're talking about that a lot. Western Union, more money. Oh my God. A lot of people are talking about money. Lexington Avenue, Milton Green, 11th floor. Milton Green, I love you dearly, and not for your house and hospitality merely. It's that I think you are superb, and that my dear is not just a blurb. Love, Marilyn. People are talking about your living situation. People are talking about, oh Lord, I am being put in. Right now, I am being put. I just saw 2 4 times. So 2 is partnership. 4 is stability. Somebody wants to stabilize their relationship with you. And with the Free Britney vibes, I keep getting that vibe. I don't like it. I've been getting that vibe since the full moon in Virgo. I don't like it. So where was I? Somebody is trying to stabilize your relationship by sealing it in a legal document, or or buying the rights to you. That is so weird. You cannot buy the rights of a human being. That sounds so wrong. You cannot buy the rights of a human being. A human being is an autonomous being. People can't control another person like that. And Lexington Ave sounds like New York, and yeah, it does sound like a lot like New York. This looks like a New York address. Oh, isn't this neat? Okay, so this sounds like a New York address, and like I said, I'm being put in a situation that no tarot reader wants to be put in, because I am getting an energy of somebody, and I'm trying not to make judgment, but it's, you know how like I'm not supposed to say like inappropriately. My teacher does not like it when I say like inappropriately, but you know how some tarot readers get clients and they don't agree with what their client's doing, but they have to be on the side of the client because they're for the client, but at the same time they have to be honest. Well, I am getting that vibe here with the New York and all this money and this living situation, where it says, and not just for your house and hospitality. And hospitality is really reminding me of colonizer vibes. So in Indonesia, I saw this company invite other foreigners to come to Indonesia to enjoy Indonesian people's hospitality. And by hospitality, what they actually mean is exploiting the Indonesian people's desperation to escape poverty as a developing country reliant on tourism to treat them like kings and queens in Indonesia. And they are being treated like kings and queens because their dollars go a very long way. So what I'm getting from this New York vibe is, excuse me while I drink my tea because this is really stressing me out. What I am getting from this New York vibe is, you know how expensive renting property is in New York is, right? And so in New York, a certain amount of money would only get you a closet apartment, right? A teeny tiny apartment with one bathroom and just enough so that you can squeeze yourself in to sleep in. That same amount of money can get you a luxury villa in Bali, Indonesia, because the living cost is lower. Okay, so what I'm getting here is people who are gossiping about you, this Midas miser person who seems very concerned with money, this rebel who is very sanctimonious and wishes she could live like you. Why did I say she? I'm not sure, but this could be a she, identifies as a she. And this engineer, somebody who tries to find a rational explanation for everything, is seeing you. Ooh, I also see virgin. They see you as a virgin. I don't know. But anyway, these people don't understand that. So what I'm getting is they see you living a luxury lifestyle, or they are, I don't know if this might resonate for somebody who seemingly appears to live a luxury lifestyle, but you're not really. So for example, like I said, the amount, the price of the rent for a month in a closet apartment in New York will get you a whole villa in Bali, Indonesia. And I'm sensing that some of these people are looking at your social media and they are talking about, where is she getting that money? Where is he getting that money? And they don't understand that the living cost in Bali, for example, is very low, and therefore that's how you manage to live your luxury lifestyle. I'm using air quotes there, not to undermine anybody's accomplishments in what they earn or anything, but we have to be realistic here. The living costs in certain places, parts of the world, are lower. Okay, and some people just don't understand that. And if you see somebody living a seemingly luxury lifestyle in a developing country, they might not have as much money as you think they have, because you don't know how much the rent of that villa cost, and if they could survive with that same amount in some place like New York or LA or Paris or London. You know what I mean? So these people are thinking, well, you are living this luxury lifestyle. How are you able to afford it? And they're making these weird, some of them are quite patronizing. They're thinking, oh my God, is she prostituting herself? Or, not that I have anything against sex workers. If you're going to be a sex worker, that's your prerogative as an adult. If you're not an adult, then I don't know. I don't know what to say. But if you're an adult, you can do whatever you want with your body. But these people are patronizing you, and they're wondering, what is this person doing? Are they smuggling drugs into Bali? Are they are they in the sex trade? Are they doing some sort of sex work or whatever? Again, I'm not knocking on sex workers. I think, in fact, I actually personally believe that it should be decriminalized and regulated for public health purposes. But, you know, these people are literally questioning what you do for a living. I'm also seeing some type of influencer, and people are wondering, people are actually wondering if you're getting in credit card debt. I don't know where you come from. In Indonesia, it's very hard to get a credit card. So I imagine this is whoever this is resonating for is from a country where getting a credit card is very, very easy. It's made very, very easy, because I can tell you in Indonesia, to get a credit card, you need the recommendation of, you need a credit history. You have to have owned a credit card before, even if it's just like an I'm not supposed to say like inappropriately. My teacher doesn't like that. Even if it's one of those additional credit cards, like again, I'm not supposed to say like for example, those additional credit cards that you get from your parents, and each child get one. You have to have one of those first to actually get a credit card. It's basically really hard to get a credit card in Indonesia. So I imagine whoever this is resonating for is either able to get a credit card in Indonesia, or they come from a country where getting a credit card is made very, very easy. And people are questioning, how are you able to afford this? How are you able to afford your studies? Are you in student debt? Are you, because I did see an overseas energy with a Sagittarius there, and I'm also getting Sagittarius energy here. So if you are in a different country where the living cost is lower, I feel like people from your home country, and I know that just because a developing country is just because a developed country is developed, not everybody there is well traveled, not everybody there is wealthy. So there are people who can't afford to travel internationally in America, in Europe, in Australia. I totally understand that. So these people who have never left the country are really suspicious of what you're doing on social media. For example, they see you in, I don't know, they see you in exotic places, and they're wondering, how are you able to afford this, and whether you're getting yourself in debt. I'm also getting this very strongly if you are in a STEM field. If you I don't mean to be demeaning to nerds or anything, but Virgin makes me think of Sherlock and Sheldon from the Big Bang Theory, and student and engineer, and I'm seeing people being really thinking, they're saying things such as, well, they're in a STEM field, and STEM fields have really high tuition. How are they able to afford it? And why are they getting their 5th master's degree or a PhD after getting 2 master's degree? Does this person never stop? You know what's that term called? A perpetual student, but in a negative way. In a negative way, somebody who never gets a real job and just goes from master degree to master degree and just sticks around academia without ever becoming a professor. I'm getting that a lot. People are saying that. Anyway, let's move on, because I don't like this energy of people talking about your money, because it's none of anybody's business. It's really awkward, and I think there's a term for it too. It's called, what's it called? It's called pocket watching, if I'm not mistaken. I heard another tarot reader talk about it. And this, Colonial Trust Company. Colonial Trust. Colonialism. I'm getting Wakanda vibes again. Oh, I don't like this. Yeah. So, let's see if, okay, just take a close look at this, and if the numbers resonate with you, again, we're getting a New York address. And so, and also what I'm getting from this is, you see how this stamp just goes all the way to the back of the paper? I'm getting that clearinghouse also. Clearinghouse, what I'm getting with this is people are really wondering how you can afford what you can afford. Not just where you live, but what you put in your house. They're wondering, how is this person able to afford this or that furniture? And what I'm getting from this, also look at this, see, we are seeing a punch hole thing, and it goes through all the back. So I'm getting that there's something kind of stuck with you in your psyche that happened that you're still not over. Pay to the order, any something. Okay. Something that happened on May 24th might be significant. Something that happened in June might be significant. Numbers 1 and 3. And also another thing I'm getting with this Midas scribe thing is, like I said, I'm getting a lot of energy from the entertainment industry. 1, 5th house, Leo, and responsibility, Saturn energy, and investment in both the 5th house and the 8th house. I'm also getting that, why am I getting this is you or somebody in your team? I don't, So I'm getting that investors are talking about, when is this person going to deliver the goods? Oh my God. Maybe I have to be the type of tarot reader to tell you that, to kind of give you some tough love. If this is an investor in a creative project that you've committed to, and they're asking, where is a product? Where is a product? You might resonate with my Aries reading from the emojis I chose with my eyes closed. And what I'm getting from this is that, and what I got from the Aries reading was that you need to be really transparent, because I feel like, be really transparent with your progress. If you need more time, then tell them you need more time, but be extra transparent about your process. So I'm just picturing somebody writing a film or a TV series or whatever. They're just writing, and they're developing, and they already have investors for this project, and they're asking, where are the deliverables? Why are you taking so long? Why are you taking so long to get this done? Yeah. I mean, if this is a career situation, I feel like you really need to be more transparent to these investors. Also, if you're the influencer that I just saw in my vision, that I'm really sorry to say this, but you really need to be more honest about, you need to tell these people who are wondering what you do for a living and how you can afford things, that you can afford things because you got assistance from so and so and so, or you got a loan from so and so and so and so, and you that the living cost where I live now isn't that much, or whatever. Just be very transparent and honest, even if it's none of their business. Because my concern is, if, let's say, sex work is demonized in your community, let's say you come from a very conservative background in your country, and people back home in your country are really judgmental, and they make assumptions about what you do for a living, to be able to afford these things. My concern is it could ruin your reputation and make your life harder. See? People are very hostile about a travel situation. And I'm seeing Aquarian energy here. So with the Aquarian energy here, I'm getting a lot of gossip. I'm getting a lot of ooh and the Hierophant. Again, those sanctimonious, judgmental people. Okay, will this... let's just put these back. And I'm getting the Knight of Wands. To be fair, if you are extra showy on social media, I would really advise... well, I can't tell you what to do, but at least you can I don't know. I don't know. Okay, the question is, will this... okay, people from your past, so these are people from your past gossiping about you. Will this gossip harm you in your love life? So will this gossip harm you in your love life? Okay. Let me just think about that for a minute. Because on one hand, I do see this as an ending, but also if your relationship is strong enough and your partner trusts you, this won't be an issue. And I feel like either you need to really work on communicating with your partner or future partners, or you will have to work harder to keep them around because of these rumors. Okay, and this is how will this impact you. Okay, so again, there's this energy of lack of seeing, lack of transparency, and I'm also getting... I'm really sorry to give you the tough love, but I think you quite... if you are portraying this image of being really well off when you don't actually have that much, or again, see the nine of swords. If you are portraying this image of having more than you have, or if you are living in an area where the living cost is very low and you're making it out like it's not, I really think that you should just let go of these anxieties of what people of I'm seeing this person, and this isn't going to resonate for everyone. This is going to resonate for one or two people. I really see somebody watching this video and they don't want to admit... see, there's some immaturity here. They don't want to admit that the luxury lifestyle that they're living is not what it seems, and they're having a hard time admitting that to themselves. And because they're having a hard time admitting that to themselves, people can never see the truth. And when people don't see the truth, what happens is they make their own conclusions. So you really have to work on that transparency. It's okay to not be filthy rich. It's totally okay to not be filthy rich. I don't know why people insist on appearing that way. And I'm sorry if this doesn't resonate with you. This might be for somebody else. And will this impact your career? I see your competitors using this against you. I see your competitors using this gossip against you. They will shine a light on all the bad gossip about you, the assumptions people make about what you do for a living, why you are so slow in this thing that the investors want you to speed up with. And yeah, but they will get their karma. I do see them getting their karma for highlighting this, your competitors for highlighting this financial situation, because quite frankly, it's none of their business. Yeah, so there's that. I really hope... I know that wasn't... I'm really sorry if I've offended anybody. But that's what I'm seeing. People are making all these crazy assumptions about your finances, which makes me uncomfortable as a tarot reader. And I'm really sorry I had to deliver what I delivered. But you know, if unless you're super transparent, people will make assumptions about you, and I'm really sorry that I had to put it that way. So yeah, see, dreaming the hardest. There must be thousands of girls sitting alone like me, dreaming of becoming a star, but I'm not going to worry about them. I'm dreaming the hardest. I see you wanting to stand out, but and I don't want to be patronizing like these people, because there are people from your family who are being patronizing toward you about the situation. I don't know, but I'm really sorry if that came off the wrong way. I hope not. Yeah. Ooh, that was nasty. I'm really sorry people are saying these things about you, especially if you are a student and you are trying to get advanced education and people are gossiping about how is he or she paying for the tuition. That's really unfair. That's just wrong. It's none of their business. Unless they want to know because they want to know where you got a scholarship, in which case it's fine. And to be fair, the investors have every right to talk about you if they have invested in you. But other than that, this is a really uncomfortable situation. I'm really sorry. Please don't dislike this video. I'm really, really sorry. I'm not the best at delivering uncomfortable things, I guess. I'm sorry. So if you pick selection number 2, the 8-year itch. Okay, I'm getting New York. I'm not the same person, but it's a new suit. Ooh. Why am I getting... Okay, so let's first check who is talking about you. Oh, let's start with how many people are talking about you. How many people? 9 and 2. 9 and 2. I see 9 men talking about you. Ooh. You must be a very highly desirable person. Yeah, you must be a very highly desirable person, because I see 9 men talking about you in a sexual and romantic way. This might be a group of men. Why am I seeing a football team? Ew. An entire football team just talking about you in between matches in the locker room. Ugh. And 2 women, because the moon is associated with females, feminine energy, whereas Mars is masculine energy. And they're also talking about you in a sexual manner, or they're nosing about your finances, which makes me think, okay, if you resonate with no, I'm the same person, but it's a new suit, and you resonate with people potentially talking about your money, you might want to check selection 1, but I have to warn you, selection 1 is very triggering, okay? Because okay, let's just not shuffle then. Or should we shuffle? Oh, those were the 4. Oh, I'm just going to take this as a sign that you might want to check selection 1, and mentor. This fell out. I'm just going to keep it. We'll see what comes out of that. But I have to warn you, selection 1 is very triggering, and I felt really uncomfortable doing that because I had to play devil's advocate and go on the side of the type of people that I personally would have a problem with in real life. That's so hard as a tarot reader. That's why I don't give personal readings, because I used to give personal readings and I would get women who were trying to, you know, do things that I know you're not supposed to judge people as a tarot reader, but some people are just, they want to justify their not so nice actions, and they come to tarot readers for you know, to get somebody on their side, because perhaps nobody in their life is on their side. So okay, this is the way people see you. King. They see you as enlightened, benevolent leadership benefiting those in your charge. Shadow attributes, excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without restraint. And we also got that mentor. So this fell out, and I'm not sure if this is you or one of the people gossiping about you, a mentor. So the light attributes, focus. Oh, this person doesn't want to be seen. Focus. This person for sure would be so, what I'm getting from that is this person would be so fucking mortified if you ever found out they were talking about you behind their back. Okay? Because this jumped out, and this is not typically how I interpret, sorry, I'm really thirsty. This is not typically how I would interpret cards that fall out or fly out of a deck while I shuffle them. But what I felt from that was this card was trying to escape the deck so I wouldn't pick it out, and I ended up just highlighting it, and they are absolutely mortified that they're being shown here. So passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. So this person, oh my god, this person might be somebody who, as a child or whatever in the past, I just saw 5115, which are mirroring numbers. So this person is kind of being a bit of a hypocrite by gossiping about you. So I'm really sensing somebody here who would teach you that gossiping is bad, you shouldn't gossip. Now they're actually gossiping about you, and they are mortified that they actually came up in this reading. Shadow attributes, inability to allow the student to move on to the role of master, imparting false instruction. Yes, imparting false instruction, because they're doing exactly what they told you not to do, which is gossip. And I just saw, remember when I said I saw 5115 and they mirrored each other? Well, 5151 is just what I saw. So so visionary, light attributes are capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. Shadow attributes, selling insights to the highest bidder, compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. So I actually see a tarot reader here, or somebody who sees tarot readers or psychics. So this is somebody with a gift, but not everybody who has a gift is high vibrational. I can tell you from my personal experience, sometimes I get channeled messages and they're super snarky, and I just cannot wait to tweet them, which is kind of low vibrational, because higher vibing tarot readers on YouTube will say, oh no, spirit, I don't want to say that, because they're so well mannered. But I'm just, the snarkier the better, and which I have to work on that probably, or not, I don't know. But this person, I feel like they go to psychics and tarot readers to get one on you and just to get one step ahead of you. This person is gossiping and misusing spiritual information, misusing information that they downloaded from the Akashic records. I see this as being a competitor, a hedonist. Light attributes, inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself. Did we get any entertainment energy? No, we didn't get any industry energy. So this could be just somebody who's a hedonist. A heathen? Why did I just hear heathen? I'm not the type of person who would normally judge somebody for being a heathen. Believe in what you want to believe or not believe, whatever. But I just heard heathen. Shadow attributes, pursues pleasure to the detriment of health, indulgence at the expense of others. These oh my god. So I don't know. You've got men and women. The men are all talking about you in a sexual way. This could be ooh. this is a group of men, and okay, one of them is openly pursuing you. The others secretly admire you or have a crush on you. So this could be a friend group, is what I'm getting, and they meet physically. Is what I'm getting from the Mars energy. I don't see them, so because in the first selection I saw a group of women chatting in a WhatsApp group or a chat group or a Telegram group or whatever. Yeah, I saw online communication, so they were gossiping online. I saw 5511. That's so funny. I keep getting fives and ones with this selection. But with these, I see people actually meeting. And victim. Light attributes are prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. Shadow attributes, playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity, inability to maintain personal boundaries. So this person felt victimized by you, but you know, just because somebody feels victimized by you doesn't mean you actually did anything bad to them. That's what I'm getting. Because here's the thing though, you might not give somebody what they want, and they can act like a victim because of that. So for example, somebody wants you to take them on a trip. You say, no, I don't think I can take you on a trip this year because money is tight. And they act like a victim. Oh, they're so mean, they won't take me on a trip or whatever. So there's that. I think the hedonist and the victim are the same person, but the mentor and the visionary are two different people. This is somebody who would be absolutely mortified and embarrassed if they were caught. If you knew, or yeah, if you knew that they were gossiping about you, and this visionary is, I feel like this is a secret hater. Okay, so these are the two women. So yes, the hedonist, it would make sense because two women gossiping about you. I see these two women are separate women. So one woman likes to go to a practitioner to find out about you, or she knows how to read cards, or she is gifted some way spiritually and she can see, but she uses what she sees to get ahead of you, or she just uses it in a very low vibrational way. The second woman is somebody who is very hedonistic and likes to play victim and relies too much on people for money, is what I'm getting, because this is, again, shared money. And Scorpio also makes sense for this because this is everything related to psychics. Okay, two women. One gossips about you being stingy, and the other is a woman who I feel like this is a competitor of some sort, and the mentor. So the mentor is, I don't think this mentor is one of the 9 people talking about you in a sexual manner. Yeah. And also, I'm also getting the mentor might be kind of salty that you progressed beyond what they have achieved in life. So if this person is a mentor in something and they reach if they reach this level, you managed to progress in your career at this level, and now they're kind of salty about it, as opposed to, again, networker. Yeah, networker. They are talking about how you got to the top through networking rather than your skills, because this person taught you everything you knew, and they feel like you, based on what they taught you, you shouldn't be at that level. But the reason why you superseded, is that a word? You progress beyond what they achieved is because you have other mentors who don't talk smack behind your back. The martyr is this still. Oh no, is it? Yes. This person is just, I don't know, they're a piece of work. they're materialistic, and when they don't get what they want, they immediately play victim when they should really just grow up. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so that is who is gossiping about you. And what am I getting? What are they actually talking about? So we got 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we've got... Oh, what's this? So this is a sketch for a costume of Marilyn's for There's No Business Like Show Business, designed by William Travilla. This makes sense. This makes sense why this victim person, this hedonist person, this martyr person, they're jealous of this. They're jealous of what you've achieved in your life. They're really envious, and they're maybe because you found out something about them and you realize that they were untrustworthy, that you no longer hang out with them, or you felt like, oh well, I told you what I was up to and then you sent me the evil eye, you weren't happy for me or whatever, and now this person can't come with you where you're going. So for example, maybe you travel for work and this person expected, because I see this person not really having a job. I see this person relying on other people for finances, and they don't have a steady job, or they go in and out of jobs, and perhaps they were expecting to benefit from the association with you somehow, be invited to parties with you, get invited to premieres with you. Network is, I'm also getting, they want to meet people that you know, and you're not having that, because this network thing is really I'm seeing this network thing being relevant to both the mentor and this martyr hedonistic victim person, for both of these. So you know people who know people is what I'm getting. You know people who could benefit this person and this person and this person, and they're not happy that you know these people, but you're not inviting these people in. I mean, you could invite this person in. I'm what I'm getting from this person is they're smiling in your face, but they're kind of salty that you are more successful than them now, is what I'm getting. This visionary, we need to look more into this person. So that is what I'm getting, because you just glow the fuck up. That's what I'm seeing. You glow the fuck up, and people who screwed you over in the past can't come with you, and they're upset about it. And so this is a letter, okay, a love note written by Marilyn to Joe DiMaggio. Okay, this is an X. Okay, what does it say? I don't know how to tell you. Marilyn dear or Marilyn what? So, okay, this is a Sunday. So Sunday might be significant for you. I don't know how to tell you just how much I miss you. I love you till my heart could burst. And I love all I want, all I love, all I want, all I need is you forever. I want to just be... Joe, you've got shit handwriting. I want you to just be more you are and be just you. I don't know. Why am I getting a drunkard here? I'm seeing somebody who slurs their speech. Or they just have shit handwriting, or you could be dealing with somebody in the medical field, because stereotypically they have really awful handwriting, especially when they write prescriptions, but not necessarily. Somebody could really like the color green. M, the letter M, and the Sunday 11 p.m. Okay, is this, no, it's not Sunday morning, it's Sunday. It's okay, it's near midnight on a Sunday. So there's that. So you've got an ex, so that explains this friend group of men. So your ex could be talking shit about you, talking smack about you with their friends, but their friends sexualize you, which is kind of weird. And oh my god, I think this is the script. Oh yes, this is the script, and it's the final script. Oh my god. So you really have really progressed in your career here. That's what I'm getting. You're progressing in your career, or there are rumors. I'm getting a second energy. Let me just check. Let me just check, because I'm getting an energy of you about to get a promotion or a job that you don't even know yet. Okay, let me just... Addict, rebel, helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. See, this helps you recognize and challenges authority to affect social change, reject spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. Engineer, and the Midas and the scribe came out again. Okay, I don't know. What is this? Because I really feel another energy of a group of people who know something that, okay, so a rebel and an addict and a scribe and a Midas and investors and this engineer person. So another group of people, in addition to these people and these people, they know you're about to, something big is about to change in your life. And I think this person, because they see a practitioner, they can already see what's happening behind closed doors to your benefit. And that's why this person is mad. Okay, so you could work in a STEM field. You could be in high finances. You could be a writer. Addict compromises integrity and honesty, allows an addictive pattern to have authority over your inner spirit, helps you recognize. Oh my god, helps you recognize. Wait, this person is addicted to seeing practitioners. Because I've heard about people who get hooked on tarot readers, and they will call a psychic hotline 24/7 and never make a decision without calling a psychic. And that's what I'm getting from this. They are so addicted and they're obsessed in you. And this is somebody who pretends like they give a shit about social justice issues, but they don't really. Because if they truly gave a shit, then why are they being this competitive? They are so obsessed with you to the point of being addicted to seeing practitioners. And they could be sending spell work if they're that nuts. Engineer, Midas, Miser, scribe. Okay, so this is something you're not supposed to know. Shapeshifter. Oh my god, you could be an actor. If you're an actress or an actor, okay. Which makes sense because this is a script. But what I'm really getting from this script, oh my god, congratulations. Oh my god, congratulations. Oh my god. Fucking congratulations is... Okay, let me tell you how I'm interpreting this. Okay, so a novice actress who's a nobody would have to go in and out of auditions, and they would struggle to even get their feet in that casting office in the first place. let alone the audition room. But you are about to reach the heights of the type of actor or actress who people actually, oh my God, this is amazing. Oh my God. I'm an actress myself, but I'm not even jealous of you. I'm just happy for you. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps. Oh, if you're an actor, you are about to reach that level, or any profession, you are about to reach that level where you no longer have to ever interview for a job. You never have to apply for a job because there is always a job offer coming to you, which isn't. Ooh, and look at this. International Bridge Day, photographed from above, and you will get international acclaim. Oh, this is amazing. I'm seeing the Cutlass coupe, process shot as it moves away from the custom shed. So something was hidden. It's about to come out. I just saw 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 5 times. 5 in numerology is change, and 1 is the ascendant, and we're in Aries season, and people are gossiping. People in your industry are gossiping, or in your field. If you work in a STEM field, people might be talking about, where is that thing? Ooh, also look at this. Dilettante with the rebel, with the addict, with a visionary. Yeah, we're okay, we'll talk about this person later. But I'm getting that people are talking about a career, some progress in your career that you yourself are not aware of. And look at this green and this green. It's going to bring you a lot of money. And this person knows about this, even if they shouldn't be in the know. This person is not an insider. This person is not an insider, and she should not be privy. And I keep saying she. I don't know if this will actually be a she in your life, but I keep thinking she's a she, because no, not necessarily. Oh yeah, we do have 3 women against 1 man. I'm assuming this is a woman. Maybe not. Maybe this is not a woman. I mean, this could be a woman or not a woman, because just because this person is wearing earrings and nail polish doesn't mean they're a woman, right? Because I see men get manicures. Men wear nail polish. They're called nail polish. I've seen men with nail polish, and I've seen men with earrings. I mean, George Michael used to wear earrings. I love George Michael. I'm obsessed in George Michael. George Michael used to wear earrings. So no, this isn't necessarily a she. This could be a he. This could totally be a he. And why is this person even competing with you? Dilettante delights in the arts without having to be a professional, alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits, and the shadow attribute pretension to much deeper knowledge than you actually possess. Okay, I see a picture now. Okay, so this person is addicted to seeing practitioners and tarot readers and psychics and as astrologers. I'm also getting astrologers because this looks like the natal chart, not the natal chart, astrological charts, and they portray themselves to be for social justice, but and I see them using social justice to further their career. So they will support a cause. Because you guys remember that Golden Globes, Ricky Gervais, monologue thing where he basically roasted Hollywood for pretending to give a shit about social justice movements and environmental issues and whatever, just because the rest of the entertainment industry gave a shit. And you know, he's right, because some people are only woke because the agents are woke. The agents are woke because the casting directors are woke. The casting directors are woke because the producers are woke. The producers are woke because the investors are woke. And the investors are woke because they're out of touch with reality. Okay? And I say that as a person of color. You know? When people go overboard with their causes, the people who really suffer are the people who those causes should protect in the first place. And this person is the type of person who will exploit those causes to further their careers. I don't know how they do that, but they do. And it's not cool. And the reason why they have to resort to those measures is because they have no skill, they have no talent. Okay, they have no skill, they have no talent, and oh my god. Yeah. You could be born in March. Yeah, because after you reach a certain level in your career, no matter what you do, whether you're an actor or you're a freelancer, once you reach that level, people will start offering you positions. And I had this when I was an office worker, because I did work in an office for quite a bit before pursuing acting. And after you get your first job, your next jobs are never through interviews. You get recommended by your previous people, your previous employers, and they know people who they recommend you to. And I really feel like you are in a, did I say like that inappropriately? No, I don't think so. I feel as though you are in a field where reaching these heights, this level of success where people actually come to you to offer you gigs as opposed to you begging for just to get your foot in the door, is really rare. And how are you not privy to this though? Because people have your eyes on you. Oh, I don't know. That's so weird. Maybe I will use that Toth deck or not. Maybe not. I don't know if I should use the Toth deck, but we do need to ask if these rumors will harm you, or if no, I don't feel like doing the Toth deck. I just want to do this. Or do I want to do this? I don't know. I feel like this will be fun. Housewives Tarot. This is very career oriented, but I do want to ask, will these, okay, so the Six of, ooh, the Six of Wands. Oh my god, the Six of Wands is the fame card. Congratulations. Congratulations. The Six of Wands is the fame card, and look at all these people looking at you. Maybe you're about to be famous. I don't know. Because obviously not everybody who watches my channel can be famous. Not everybody gets to get famous. And you know, I'm okay with that. I'm not a famous actress. I'm just a working actress. And I'm fine with not being famous, I guess. I'd like to be, because that would be nice. People would listen to me when I'd have something to say. But, you know, you don't necessarily get to be famous just because you're an actress. But I feel like whoever this reading is for might get famous. Okay, so, oh, this is too much though. Knight of Cups, the Hanged Man, Knight of Pentacles. Something is gonna come in really fast. You might actually get discovered. You might get an offer. something that is unclear to you will become clear. But this is a weird depiction of the hanged man, because you see this guy, even when it's, either way you look at it, somebody is upside down, which is funny. So I'll just read this as a non-reversal, because this is interesting. Okay, I see you being very versatile. I see you being I swear to God, if you're an actor, this is a really good reading, because it shows your versatility. And not to mention, Hanged Man is the Neptune card and the Pisces card, which is associated with cinema, TV, storytelling, and photography, and also, unfortunately, drugs and alcohol. But whatever. Yeah, that's positive. And something that was in stalemate will start moving, because this is the slowest knight of the deck, and it's in reverse. So I'm seeing that something will get unstuck. And the Three of Wands, but it's in reverse, which tells me that no more waiting. Ooh, okay, but that's not the question. The question we're trying to ask here is, will these rumors, I don't see how these rumors would hurt your love life though. But let's ask anyway. Should I? I don't want to ruin this selection, because, okay, let's see. Four of Swords, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Chariot, Queen of Cups in reverse, Eight of Swords in reverse, Six of Pentacles. Okay, if you're a feminine energy, just make sure that whoever you enter into a relationship with is ready to date somebody this successful. Okay, you can't have somebody controlling. You can't have somebody controlling who just wants you to stay home and not build your career. I mean, if you want to stay home, then fine, stay home, because you do what you do with your life. But if you want to, see, you have to find somebody who's your equal. Because obviously this is a really positive reading from a career perspective, but especially if you're female and you're watching this, some men might find that really intimidating, and that could be a problem. So unfortunately, yes, the rumors will hurt your love life. Just try not to be with somebody controlling, because remember this love letter. This guy is obsessed and he's smitten, but also, I don't know, I just have a bad feeling about it. But anyway, will these rumors, how will these rumors affect your career? Okay, what's that? Six of Wands again? Oh my God. You are going to be famous. Oh my God. Oh, I wish I was this lucky. You know, I've been a struggling actress since 2014. Oh my God, I'm tearing up. I wish I was this lucky. But congratulations, I'm happy for you anyway. I wish this was my reading. But yeah, oh my God. People in the industry are talking about you. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. Okay. So how will this impact your reputation in the industry? Three of Swords. You're going to, ooh, Six of Cups in reverse. Ten of Pentacles. Two of Wands. And Strength. You know what? This is positive. Nine of Cups in reverse. A lot of people are not going to be happy for you, but what do you expect, right? You're going to be really successful here. You're going to be famous. You got the Ten of Pentacles, the Strength card, Two of Wands. You're probably going to be successful internationally or online. I don't know. Maybe you're a YouTuber and you're I don't know. Maybe you're a YouTuber and you're about to get representation. Maybe you're about to get an agent, a manager, and this mentor. People are seeing you like a king. People are seeing you as a fucking king. I just saw 1, 2, 4, 4, 4. Ooh, and you're going to be really successful in Europe too. You see this? It's a blue backdrop, a royal blue backdrop, with the sun, the moon, and these yellow stars. And the yellow stars make me think of the European Union. So you're especially appealing to European audiences for some reason. Samaritan servant. What is this? Servant, delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. I think that's what people like about you. Ooh, your housekeeper might be gossiping about you. I actually got a really funny channeled message that says, your housekeeper thinks you have bad hygiene. That was funny. Samaritan refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. Shadow is exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. Shadow attribute, using the lack of money as an excuse to not move forward with this life. A lot of people you helped in the past are talking about you. And they're talking about when you finally get famous, and I feel like you will get famous with this card, a lot of people that you did right with will start talking about how you used to help them, you used to be so kind to them, you were never stuck up, things like that. That's positive gossip, right? That's positive gossip. And these people will be so proud to be associated with you. Oh, these people will be so proud to be associated with you. People see you as a king before you even see it. And the mentor, this mentor, if you resonate with being a YouTuber, I really think this mentor was somebody who you used to collaborate with, and they are unhappy about your success. And I also see with this 3 of Swords and this 6 of Cups energy, I see that you will unfortunately lose a lot of friends from the past, because I don't know, they might, their envy and their jealousy might get the best of them, and they might, you know how you talk about something really exciting to you and people just can't stand it. I'm getting a little bit of that, unfortunately. I'm getting a little bit of, so you know, the way this will impact your love life is quite negative unless you find somebody who is of your own caliber of, I hate to put it that way, but this person cannot be insecure with what you are about to step into. An 8-year itch. You could be somebody who's been struggling for 8 years or 7 years, and you're finally going to get your big break. People you've helped in the past, your former employees, if you have employees, will be so proud of you. They will be so proud to be associated with you, and they will always say, I used to work for so-and-so. And guess what? Your success will splash onto them. So in a way, these people might end up getting even better jobs for being associated with you. So in a way, you are just spreading the love. You are spreading the abundance, which is beautiful. But these people who are just users might not be happy for you. So I mean, oh well, you can't make everybody happy. It's okay to be successful, especially if you've worked this hard. Excuse me. Yeah, but yeah, I'm happy for you. Oops, what is this? What just fell off? Something just fell off. This dilettante fell off. This dilettante fell off, and this addicts and visionary fell off, and this, oh, this person, all the bad things that happen to them will be because of karma for talking shit about you. So there's that. So that is selection 2. And we will move on to selection 3. And I will try not to make this reading super, super long. Oh, this was folded. Okay. Let's just get everything. Don't want to drop that. What time is it? What time is it? Oh, I can't tell what time it is, but it's getting dark outside. And they just built a mosque near my home. So if a call of prayer comes, I have to pause the video to be respectful. Okay, so the MISFIT. This is your reading if you chose selection 3. And here we have Arthur Miller. So if you resonate with, oops, my little phone thing is showing. If you resonate with the channeled messages from the shufflemancy that I showed in the beginning of the video, this might be your reading. I see luck in love for people who had really intense. These could be people from overseas who had love affairs with you. Well, I mean, I don't mean love affair is as in being with, oh, what, Jupiter. It was Jupiter. Oh, Jupiter again? I think I screwed that up. Okay, I just saw 1 3 1 1 1 and 1 3 1 1 3. So 2 Jupiters. People are talking about your luck. People are talking about your looks, because this is first house energy. People are talking about your mother. Ooh, look at all these 4s. Not 4s, but Jupiter. But Jupiter looks like the number 4, does it not? So people are talking about your relationships, or these are people you had international love affairs with. People are talking about your country. People are talking about your living situation. Weird energy. So, and 9, the 9th house, also international. People from overseas are talking about you, is what I'm getting. That's so weird. Okay, who is talking about you and how are you primarily seen? Okay. How do people view you and how are you primarily seen? Oops, this one wants to come out. Rescuer. Messiah. There's a lot of Sagittarian energy in your reading. Pioneer. Finally, some Aries energy. Midas or Miser. I shouldn't have pulled a 5th card, but I think this is you. People see you as a Samaritan. Knight. Loyalty, romance, chivalry, a love of honor. Allegiance to a destructive ruler or principal, romantic delusions. Samaritans. People are talking about your love life a lot. You could work in aid and development, or work for a charity, or work for an international organization like the UN. You might be a humanitarian, because I see a lot of 9th house energy here. You could be really into philosophy. Rescuer. Okay, so the first person gossiping about you is somebody with a savior complex. I feel provides strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation of reward, assumes that the rescued will reciprocate, keeps the rescued one needy. Okay, so you left this person and now they're salty. Messiah. Serving humanity with humility. Exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. Again, you could work for a charity. Midas or Miser. I keep getting investor energy with this. So entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold. Delight in sharing life's riches. Hoarding money and emotions. Obsessive fear of losing your wealth. Yeah, major investor energy. pioneer, passion for doing and creating what has not been done before, compulsive need to keep moving on. This person, I feel, is salty that you came up with an original idea and not them. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so let's move on to what they're saying, because I find that when we actually find out what they're saying, and this is insane, so much 4 and Jupiter energy, a lot is being said about your love life by people who work in charities. Oh, that's so weird. Okay, so let's see what mystery item you get. Oh, we're getting a birthday card. We are getting a birthday card. United Airlines. You know what? This birthday card, I really feel inspired that during this, during Aries season, I want to do some... Ooh, we're hearing the, oh, sorry, call of player, I have to... Hi there. So they just built a new mosque near my home, and yeah, they built a new mosque in my home. So the call of prayer is really, really close, because it used to be a swimming pool, a neighborhood swimming pool, and they've built a mosque over there, so it gets really loud, the call of prayer, and it's considered really it's really rude, and just you're not supposed to talk over the call of prayer. You're supposed to stay silent. So you got a birthday card. You've got a birthday card, and you've also got a United Airlines. You've got people are talking about your age. Yeah. And the Beverly Hills Hotel. Again, I'm getting a lot of love life here. So first of all, people are talking about your travels, and combined with the fact that these rescuers and the miser, this person actually showed up in the first elections reading. They're coming up as somebody who really likes to stick their nose into other people's personal finances, which is really crass and tacky and none of your fucking business, quite frankly. Oh, I just burped there. Sorry. Oops. I just keep burping. Anyway, during the call of prayer, I use the occasion to feed my cats. I don't know why I felt compelled to say that. So August 27th might resonate. So somebody born on this date might be talking about you. But yeah, somebody is talking about the places you go, and they are wondering if the only reason why you travel is because you have a sugar daddy who buys you tickets so you can go places, or you're a daddy's girl and they think that your daddy spoils you. I don't know. This is really similar to pile 1, but pile 1's people, they thought, oh well, what if they're smuggling drugs into Bali or something. But with this energy, what I'm getting is who's your beneficiary? No, not beneficiary. Who's your benefactor? Who's your benefactor? Or beneficiary. Maybe they think you have a sugar baby or something. But people wonder about your finances and your travels too. I'm getting, with the happy birthday here, I'm getting a lot of ageism. People are talking about your age a lot. People who know about your age are obsessed about your age. People who don't know your age, because a lady never tells, are obsessed in finding out your age. And once they find out your age, they fucking flip. I get this a lot, actually, because people just everybody's body is different, and I'm getting people here I'm getting people here being really kind of they say things like, oh well, she's too old to do this or that, but it's never too old to start something. And I see a lot of ageism and age shaming. I'm really sorry if you find that triggering. If it makes you feel any better, I get that a lot too. And let me just insert a video here. I think it's about 15 seconds, so I'll just count. When somebody younger than you shames you for your age, just look them in the eye and say, better hope you look as good as me when you reach my age. I think that's enough, but that is actually me. And that was me after that's me dressed up as a TV reporter after doing my homework for my acting class. And, you know, everybody looks different at different stages of their lives. And, you know, I think that people get mad when people of a certain age start a career in a certain field because they themselves wish that they had the guts to do it, but they don't. And I'm getting a lot of that from this pile because I'm seeing this, especially if you went back to school. So for example, you went back to nursing school, or you went back, I don't know why I'm getting nursing school. If you went back to law school, if you went back to med school and you're in your 40s, I don't know why I'm getting 40s because I'm getting white hair here as opposed to blonde. I know it's meant to be blonde and you look really good for your age. See, I see knitting here and people are saying she should be or he should be knitting is what I'm getting, but you actually they should stay. They're saying I hope this isn't triggering because again I get shamed for my age a lot myself. And actually, you know what I might do, since it's Aries season and it's all you know, first house energy all the way, I might as well do a pick a card reading. What is the karma for age shaming you and body shaming you, whatever. But these people are saying that you should just stay home, grandma, and stuff like that. But you look like this, okay? And you're they're saying that you're very well educated, that you're very well read. And Marilyn Monroe was actually very well read. She really liked to read. Alexander Dumas, attention, night school class history. Happy birthday. My name is Lolita. I'm not supposed to play with boys. See? My name is Lolita. If you don't know, that's a Nabokov. Oh my god, that's so weird because I just channeled that police song, which is kind of icky. Young teacher, the subject of schoolgirl fantasy. You know that song, the police song, Don't Stand So Close to Me? It's about a schoolgirl falling in love with her teacher. So I'm seeing this probably is they're probably saying really weird things about your love life. Maybe you're dating somebody who's way older than you. I'm getting a lot of talk about age here. Either you're dating somebody who's older than you, they're shaming you for your age, or people could be shaming you for looking disgustingly young. And so when you walk with people who are actually not that much older than you, the other person looks gross, but you're not actually that far apart, is what I'm getting. So you could date somebody who's only 5 years older than you, but it looks like they're 20 or 15 years older than you, and people make assumptions, and you are really strict about never telling people your age. Because my name is Lolita, and that is a reference to the Nabokov novel, which I'm not saying that's right. It's obviously wrong. It's a crime. What happened in that La Propriété. Wait a minute. What does that mean? I'll just write it down because I'm not familiar with that French word. Mon cours est à papa. Okay, people are saying you are daddy's girl. Okay, which goes in line with this. I just saw 14343. Okay, so that really, mon cours est à papa really resonates with this airline ticket because I'm seeing people say, oh my god, she's a daddy's girl. I bet her daddy still buys her things at her age. She's too old to have her daddy still pay for things for her. But I mean, dude, if my daddy loves me, what are you gonna do about it? Why did I just say that in an American accent? That's so weird. Final test specializations. Let's make love. People might be talking about how you're a virgin and you're too old to be a virgin. With you, the crazy eyes, my eyes belong to you, daddy. Again, it's the either people think that you're somebody's sugar baby, but you're not because you're independent and you have your own money. And people are wondering if you actually earn your own money, or I just saw 14422 and I just saw 14444. So again, there's a lot of talk about your stability, your money, your home life, your parents, your relationship with your parents. There's a lot of talk about that. That little old man, he treats it so good. And my little section of your affection in my direction will do. So, okay, maybe you like to write poetry and it's really humorous to some people. People might be talking about that. Why am I getting Snoop Dogg? I'm getting Snoop Dogg. Okay, okay, so there's that. People are talking a lot about that. People are nosy. I mean, what do you expect? It's a damn reading about what's the tea or gossip about you. Of course, people are going to be nosy. So it's somebody who used to work with, if you used to work with a charity, or this could be somebody who's a spiritual person. Saya, I'm also getting somebody who has a platform. So this could be somebody who has a YouTube channel or has a significant following on Instagram. You see, somehow, after I go through all the mystery items, they just flow. This information, this is definitely an investor or somebody who loaned you money. And now that you don't need their help anymore, they're wondering, did you just find a sugar daddy or what? Or this could also be an investor, or this could be a potential sugar daddy who's wondering why their sugar daddy tricks dangling money carrots in your face isn't working. They're wondering what your family life is like because perhaps they're used to girls just succumbing to them and you're not like that. And they're wondering, well, is her family loaded because she's not falling for my bullshit? I just channeled that. Well, she's just not falling for my bullshit. Okay, I love channeling stuff like that. It's fun. 14646. And rescue will provide strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation of reward. So again, these are a lot of, I'm sensing men. Are these men or women? Because I'm also getting a lot of motherly energy with all these fours. And people are talking about your luck. They're talking about how you have good genes. Because luck with the Jupiter, and we've got the ascendant here, so people are talking about your good genes. They're talking about you're so lucky in love or unlucky in love, and they're talking about mommy issues. I don't know. Parental issues is what I'm getting, because we see a lot of, depends on your gender, I guess, the gender you were born into, that, or whatever you identify with. So there, if you identify as female, whether or not you're masculine or feminine energy, if you identify as female, they're saying you have daddy issues or you're a daddy's girl. If you identify as male, they're saying that you have mommy issues. Electra complex? Ew. Okay, pioneer, light attribute. Whenever I hear that song now, I think of Emmanuel Macron. So that could resonate for somebody. And let's get to the letter. So here are a few additional questions. Because Mrs. Strasberg has not heard the joke, I wonder whether you had. What is the definition of an egghead? Someone who calls you Mrs. Arthur Miller. Okay, so Arthur Miller is this guy. He's a playwright, and he married Marilyn. Why did I almost say Marilyn Manson? Marilyn Monroe, and yeah, I feel like people are, again, I'm getting this energy from that that channeled message I got about people assuming that you have a sugar baby relationship with this older man, and this older man isn't even that old. You're actually a lot older than people think, so people assume that, and you look really young. This might resonate for somebody who looks not the age. So you could look very mature for your age, or you matured very quickly, or you are a late bloomer. or you were an ugly duckling type, and then you reach a certain age and you don't look your age, and so you're in actuality you're dating a man who's probably only 5 to 8 years older than you, but people think they're like 20 older than you. Like, I'm not supposed to say like. My teacher does not like it when I say like inappropriately. I really need to stop doing that. Who looks 20 years older than you, and oh no, I'm not getting that. I initially thought, oh my god, what if your partner is embarrassed at how young you look? But no, I didn't get that. I didn't get that, because in my channeled message with the JK and the Jamiroquai stuff, I did sense that this person doesn't even care. They don't give a shit what you look like, because they know you're a good investment, because people are seeing you as very, very well educated. You're very well educated, so whoever you end up marrying, you will, if you grow old together, you will have lively discussions when you're all old and wrinkly and you have lost all your attractiveness. Yeah, after you've lost all your attractiveness, you will still have your beautiful minds. Beautiful minds. That's a film, actually, about John Nash that my father... He didn't make us watch it, but we watched it together as a family in the living room. It's about John Nash, and he was a mathematician, and the reason why my father... This might resonate with somebody. The reason why my father watched that film is because I just saw 015111, and now 5115. The reason why my father watched that is because my father is a macroeconomist, and John Nash is a mathematician who... Ooh, I'm also getting Alan Turing, Benedict Cumberbatch. I love Benedict Cumberbatch. He's kind of like my mentor in the 5D, Doctor Strange. Let's just go on with this. So, Mrs. Arthur Miller, any reaction? What do you think contributed chiefly to your evolution as an actress? Human experience, professional experience, training, any particular individual? So, Freud. We're getting a lot of Freud, and we are using Jungian cards here. Yeah, you just, what do you think is the essential difference between the American English and continental male in the approach to women? Again, there's this thing about relationships, your life and relationships. People are talking about that a lot. People are, with the Freudian, also I'm getting a lot about your relationship with your parents. What kind of family do you come from? People are really curious about that, which, to be fair, I tend to be very curious about other people's family backgrounds as well, especially if they are men that I meet on Tinder or Bumble and they treat me badly. I wonder, what did your mother ever do to you, or what did your father ever do to you? And I don't mean that in a condescending, mean way at all. It's just literally curiosity from my part. What happened to you in your life that you became this person? You became this person who thinks it's okay to treat me this or that way or the other. So I'm getting a lot of that from people. I think you behave a certain way. I'm not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm just saying, let's see why people are thinking this. Why are people thinking that those who select... also, they could be thinking about your Samaritan because you have a noblesse oblige. Noblesse oblige, or however you pronounce that. My French pronunciation is shit. I might write that word there. So you might have that air about you and people wonder, why is this person like this? What kind of family do they come from? And you could be from a perfectly normal family, but you're just very charitable. Poet. Okay, so people think you're very poetic. They wonder if your family is... Oh, yes. I see. Yep. Hermit. So I see people making assumptions about you because you're different from other people. You're different from people in your industry. You're different from people in your... Okay, so for example, if you're actress model, you're not like the others, and people find that very curious. So, okay, you're poetic, which Marilyn Monroe did write some poetry in her life, expresses soul insight in symbolic language. So people will find you very deep. People find you deep and child eternal. At the same time, I just saw 15445, which makes me think of Studio 55. So maybe you run with a Studio 50 again. 154. Okay, Studio 50 55. Did I say 55? No, I said Studio 54. And what I'm getting from Studio 54 is you run with a crowd that is typically very, very surface level. They're just about having fun, and you come into this Studio 54 environment, and you come out very poetic, and you're artistic, and oh, people assume that you're going to be a really mean person. Okay, first of all, people think that you're very privileged, because that's what I'm getting from all that daddy stuff. Or if you're not privileged, you have a sugar daddy. Okay, this can go two ways. Either people assume that you come from a very privileged family, or people assume that you have a sugar daddy. Okay, I saw 15555, so a lot of changes in your life. Yeah, people's perception of you change. They thought, okay, here's what I'm getting from the artist and child eternal. So you could be pursuing something in the arts or in charity, and people know that charity work or the arts don't really pay the bills. So people are wondering how you pay the bills. This is kind of similar to selection number 1, but not really. And if you are from a privileged background, they wonder how you are not an asshole. And that's because you do a lot of self-reflection and you're very deep. And again, with the hermit, I'm reading this as like the similar to, I said like appropriately there, similar to the way that the hermit in the tarot is interpreted. So you stand out, and you, again, advocate. People are wondering how you can do so much charity work and how you can pursue arts, and they wonder what kind of family do you come from. Many things for being so enchanting. Which writers have influenced your outlook on life the most? People are very surprised at, they assume that you're just going to be snobby or something. You find it a burden to have become the symbol of American femininity. Again, this burden. People wonder if you are only charitable because of the I can't say it. I'll just put it here, noblesse oblige thing. But they also find that you're not an asshole, and the fact that you're not an asshole kind of shocks them. Especially if you're dealing with Westerners, because Westerners automatically assume, Westerners really love, my acting teacher actually said this. He said that people love to hate powerful and wealthy people. So if you are from a privileged background, people expect you, especially Westerners, might expect you to be an asshole, and it turns out you're actually quite nice. And they're talking about that, and they're wondering, is this real? Okay, there are certain wonderful rascals in this world. Again, see, there are certain wonderful rascals in this world. It is better for Monroe not to be straightened out. The charm of her is her two left feet. So you're different, and you're different. There are certain wonderful rascals in the world. You're not like the others, and people are kind of surprised about that, but whatever. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped. Yeah, just don't let the gossip bother you. Oh, wait, I haven't actually done your how will this impact you. Let's do this, because Lady Frida Harris pursued art, and she is, I think if you have the title lady in England, that's why I was drawn to use this card, because Lady Frida Harris painted these. And you know, I suppose if you're in England, I I'm not sure I quite understand the class system in England, but I think that if you have the title lady, you are a part of the aristos, or the aristocracy. And so I guess people are wondering how you can pursue art and this art and charity work. They wonder if you're a trust fund baby. I don't think you are, though. You're just very good at managing your money because your family probably taught you a lot of financial skills, financial basics on how to grow what little money you have and how to save and how to have, you know, emergency funds and what are those things called? Those pockets, those sub accounts you have in your account that in case that are designated for certain expenses. I forgot what those are called, but yeah, but that, you know, some people get taught that by their parents. For example, I got taught that by my parents, but I'm actually really bad with money, because I think I actually was quite poor in a past life. Because that can totally happen. I should do a separate video about that, about what it's like to have been poor in a past life. It just, no matter what your parents teach you about money management, if you were poor in a past life, you will come into this world with a certain personality, which I don't know. I don't even know why I'm sharing that, because I'm actually quite embarrassed that I have really shit financial skills. But okay, the princess of this. Okay, and the emperor again. It's this sugar baby, sugar daddy vibe. People are really wondering who you're dating. And you can be both. You can actually be a daddy's girl and end up being somebody's sugar daddy. That can totally happen. It's I don't know, it's just so weird. So how will this impact your love life? Okay, some men or women, because they think you've had experiences with partners who sugar babied you, will want to act on it. They want to prove that they're worthy, which is kind of, everybody was worthy. It doesn't matter how much money you make. If you love them, you love them. You know, that's the beauty of love, is that you don't actually have to love somebody who's perfect. That's the whole point of love, isn't it? Because I hear so many people saying, oh, he or she is marrying a loser, or they're dating a loser. Who cares? That's the point of love. You find that one person who doesn't give a shit that you're a fucking loser. Right? That's the point of love. Never mind. Stop philosophizing. I'm sorry. My what's it called? My South Node is in Sagittarius, so I philosophize everything. Some men might, or women might, get quite defensive. It might actually compel them to date other people, because they might be intimidated that they might not be able to live up to what you're used to provide the lifestyle that you grew up with or that you used to, which is kind of sad. And it's making them kind of go into hiding out of insecurity, because they can't make peace with themselves. I mean, look at this. This card is literally called truce. So that's how it will impact your personal life. You might intimidate a couple of potential suitors, which is quite sad. If you want to fix it, I guess they need a little reassurance. How this will impact your personal life, I don't know. Somehow this will give you fame. This will allow for your creativity to grow. But people are very anxious about this. But people do want to work with you. Well, you know what I'm getting with this? You know what I'm getting with this? So you have quite the reputation, but people are really intimidated about hiring you for some reason. And the reason they want to collaborate, they really do want to collaborate. People in your industry want to collaborate. This is interesting. They do not. People in your field, in your sector, whatever you do for a living, if you're an accountant, which I doubt you're an accountant, because this is really resonating as somebody who works either in charity or the arts. People are not bothered in your industry, in your field. They're not at all bothered by your personal life or your background or your family life. They really do not care. They could care less. They don't care that whether you have a sugar daddy, whether you're a trust fund baby, whatever the case may be, they just don't care. The only thing they care is your personality and your creativity, because I feel like these two are very marketable. Okay, I want some clarifiers for these cards. Why these cards? Okay, let's just put these aside so they don't come out again, because that would be really weird. Okay, why Queen of Discs? They see you as stable. They see you in that Nine of Pentacles energy, and therefore they feel like because you're stable, that you don't have to worry about mundane things in life, that your creativity flourishes more profusely. Why am I saying profusely? That's so weird. Weird choice. The High Priestess, and you are more free to explore your spirituality. And in addition to that, the other thing that I'm getting from this High Priestess is that there is something very alluring about these rumors. I mean, I know they're rumors, I know they're tea, and I know they're gossip, but at the end of the day, people find that very intriguing. The mystery of where did you come from? I'm getting almost a Matahari, Greta Garbo Matahari vibe. Where did she come from? Oh, she's Javanese royalty or whatever. Because she's Dutch. She's actually from the colonizing country, and she appropriated Javanese culture and went around claiming to be a Javanese princess despite being completely white. By the way, she looks nothing like an actual Javanese woman. She looks completely white. And this was back in the colonial age, before people mixed races. Does that make sense? So this was, I think it was at the turn of the century, Matahari was, and people back then either still looked very native or very Dutch, and we didn't have people who looked mixed race like they have now. And it was just, oh my god, she was completely white. She was completely white Dutch person, and she went around pretending to be a Javanese princess, and she made a career out of that. But I think people were really but I'm not saying that you're stealing a person of color's identity or appropriating anybody other's culture for your own gain. What I am saying is I just saw 020808, so I do see a partnership that will create a lot of abundance. But what I'm getting is people are really intrigued by you. This is not negative gossip. Like pile 2 and pile 3 are not negative gossip, but you are slightly similar to pile 1. Why am I saying pile? Selection 1. Okay, you're similar to selection 1, but you also similar to selection 2, but I feel like I'm getting Paris Hilton vibes. I'm getting something about these rumors, this intrigue of who you are, what your background is. Like, even if it's not true, people just want to write about that. I see you being somebody's muse. People wanting to write about you, writing about actual you and putting you in weird situations in the story. You are an inspiration. I'm saying you are a muse. So these rumors are not necessarily bad. And also, again, you know, because if you think about the chakra system, it starts with the root chakra, and then you go to the, is it the sacral chakra? Yes, and then you go to the sacral chakra, and then you go to the solar plexus. First, you have to have financial stability, and you have to have a roof over your head, and you have to have enough to eat, and then you can have your creativity, and then you can have your bright personality, and then you can be ready for love, and then you can talk about your life and communicate what you know and what happens in your life. Because if, well, okay, I'm not doing a good job explaining the throat chakra there, but you know what I'm saying. Because you're stable, people feel like you have more time, but at the same time, I feel like there are certain people who might not respect you as much. So yeah, I'm getting some lack of respect from a certain group of people who think, oh, you're just some spoiled kid with too much time on your hands. But I don't see that. I see you actually have your popping creativity. I'm getting the words popping creativity, and people are very anxious though. People are bothered by your existence. So we have one group here who is really bothered by your existence, and then we have another group here who really want to collaborate with you. So I want to know who these bothered people are. Let's put these aside because we're done with the love stuff, and we're done with the positive stuff, and we're done with your daddy figure and you here being the page of, I think this is a page of pentacles. So who are these people who are so bothered by, oh, I just saw 021111. Okay, so who are bothered by your existence? Ooh, what is this? King. The current person, and this could be a European person. No offense to European people, okay, but I see somebody who is yeah, I see somebody from a developed country. Oh, why do I keep doing that? Rebel. Ooh, people want to work with you because they think you're different, you're rebellious, you're, oh, I love this term, enfant terrible. Actually, you know what? I actually joked that if I ever became a DJ, my DJ name would be enfant terrible. So enfant terrible, which is a wordplay of enfant terrible, but they think you are you have that enfant terrible vibe, which sometimes when I say controversial things, I actually get rewarded for it. I actually just asked some pretty controversial questions about colonialism at an alumni event, and they actually sent me some books for winning one of the most interesting questions or whatever. But yeah, you can actually get rewarded for being a bad child, for being an enfant terrible. But the people who are really pressed and bothered are people who are at the current they were okay, what's a good term? They were top dog. Okay, the king here is that they were in American English called top dog, I think. So they were the top dog, they were the creme de la creme of this community, and now they are fucking bothered and pressed just by your existence. What else? Virgin. Really? Maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. Fear of intimate union. These people do not want to be your friends. These people do not want to be your friend. They're not interested in hanging out with you. They would rather just not have you on the scene. Healer. Light attributes. Passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. So these could be people from the not the spiritual community. Ability. These could be goop-like type people. You know, goopy people. Yeah. And who wants to work with you? Well, this is why they want to work with you, but who? Who wants to work with you? The Hermit. You don't know this person yet. advocate. Oh, they want to collab on, I'm seeing people wanting to collab to raise awareness on something. Angel. Again, people want to collab to, they want you to speak on behalf of perhaps an indigenous group or something, because she looks like an indigenous person. Teacher, they want your knowledge, they want your ability to communicate, knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom, manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and disruptive skills. They think you're a good role model. Destroyer. Ooh, I like this. So destroyer with advocate and angel is they want to partner with you to create social change. That's positive. So yeah, that's your reading, shapeshifter. So if you're an actor, go look at selection number 2 because ooh, that was a good reading. I wish it would resonate for me. So okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. Now that you know how the rumors impact your love life and career life, I hope you can mitigate the issues that might arise. So thank you so much for watching. What else? Thank you for subscribing. Bisous.